Is a film written and directed by a YouTube star any good? And am I just really jealous of his achievement? Let's rant about it. All right, welcome back. We have another review for you this week. This week we are taking a look at Shelby Oaks, which was written and directed by Chris Stuckman. The film is about a woman who's trying to find her missing sister. And her sister is a famous YouTube star with a group of 3 other people that do a paranormal activity type show, going into haunted houses and haunted prisons and things like that and investigating them. So, and then the last stop of this team was in this mysterious city called Shelby Oaks. So that's where the movie kicks off, and you're following the adventures of the sister. So was this film any good? I did not really enjoy this film, to be honest. I thought it was pretty slow, pretty boring, really not that engaging. All the promotional lines for the film, obviously they're promotional lines, but they're really saying how it's a fresh take in horror and a fresh visionary from Chris Stuckman and things like that. And as a first-time writer director, it's fine. It's a fine movie. He does a competent job piecing together a plot that gets from A, B to C and gets you to the end. It's fine. But there's nothing unique about it. It's a very played out story. Nothing interesting, at least from my perspective. I typically, and I'll say this, it's not the type of the paranormal type stuff isn't really my bag, but I'm definitely on board if something does something unique or interesting with it. And this doesn't really have any of that, along with the pacing being very slow. So one thing that I thought hampered the film is the type of storytelling styles he went with. At the beginning, it kind of went with a found footage documentary style, and then it transitioned to a normal style, and then back to kind of a found footage documentary style. And if you would have just picked one lane, like maybe stuck with the documentary found footage style, it may have been an overall more interesting movie. But kind of mixing them, and that's where you kind of mask the budget limitations, and being a new time filmmaker, you mask those by showing a lot of found footage stuff, and they go to that well quite a bit in this film. You see similar footage, same footage over and over again to really kind of pad out the runtime. And yes, you're discovering new things. You're looking at found footage and trying to piece together the mystery of where this woman has gone to. So I get it from that perspective, but it gets very redundant and very boring through the runtime. At least kind of that's what I felt. Really, what I kind of boil this down to is, how probably good Hereditary was? I thought that was a very good movie. Solid performances, very unique premise, and kind of played with a tried and true premise and did something a little bit unique or interesting with it. This is like a very boring, not well acted, and just vanilla version of Hereditary. That's without spoiling anything specific with the plot and the ending and things like that. It's very Hereditary light from my perspective. So yeah, you're not getting too much new with this one, unfortunately. But again, like I said, first time writer director, he's doing what I want to be doing. I'm starting a YouTube channel, trying to do film reviews. I do other YouTube stuff too. And I also make short films and have aspirations to make a feature-length film. So yeah, I definitely understand kind of what he's going through and what he's doing with this film. And it is competent. It is decently done. It's very interesting that he got Mike Flanagan involved with it and added additional funding and resources to it. So I'm not fully sure what he saw in the project, even though it deals with the paranormal and kind of ghosts and things like that. So it's kind of in his realm and wheelhouse. So that kind of makes sense. But I didn't see anything unique or interesting with the story itself that would really lend itself to have that kind of boost to it. But good on him. That's awesome that they got the resources to really get this film out there and get more of a distribution for it to get it in front of people. So That's an achievement in itself for this film. So that's pretty cool for that film. So I give it kudos for that. But overall, I did not enjoy this film. Tough to get through, not very unique, not very interesting, rehashing what I just said. So ultimately, what I'm going to give this film is a 2 out of 5 stars. If you are desperate to watch all horror films, go see it. But I think you can wait for it. You don't necessarily have to go to the theater to see it, even though I want to support independent film and things like that. It's just a boring time. I don't know. I don't want you to waste your money either. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching the review. Please like, comment, and subscribe and do all those fun things. You can follow me on Letterboxd. That would be cool too. I typically post my reviews immediately after I watch the film. Again, they're not a incredibly robust review, kind of like some other reviewers. It's just more me kind of ranting my thoughts, just that in written form versus me here in speaking form on YouTube. So, all right. Well, thanks again. And if I don't see you again, bye forever.